Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Asad Yaqub and I am from Lahore, Pakistan. Very recently, I have received some messages from Pakistan, from India, Bangladesh, Nepal and some other countries where some students have actually requested me to make a video on how to prepare for Ielts at home. These students requested me especially that we cannot afford to pay the fee. We cannot join any online classes, we cannot go to any coaching center, we cannot afford to pay the fee. So please tell us how to prepare for Ielts at home. Is it possible to prepare for Ielts at home without a teacher and all that stuff? So let me just share all the things. The good news is yes, as long as you have subscribed Asad Yaqub channel, you can always prepare for Ielts at home and you can get good results. I've got dozens of examples where my students in Pakistan, India and some Arab countries and even in USA, some of my students, they got their required band just after watching my videos. They did not go to any institute because they did not have time. One of my students from USA, he just watched my writing videos and his band score improved by 1. Right? So the good news is it is possible. Now I'm going to tell you how to prepare yourselves for Ielts test at home without joining any coaching center or any academy. But before that, if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe my channel now and click the bell icon so that whenever there is a new video, you should be the first one to watch. Now the first thing is you guys should see where you stand. You got to see, okay, I want to take Ielts test, right? And through any free evaluation, there are various websites they will evaluate and all that. So you can just see what is my required band. Now you need to set that, and remember, set your target half band higher than your required band. For example, if you're looking for 6, go for 6.5, prepare for 6.5. If you're looking for 7, go for 7.5. If you're looking for 5 band, go for 5.5. So you need to set your band score. Now, first thing is you need to read the band descriptor which is given on Google. Just go to Google and write there Ielts writing task 1 band descriptor, Ielts writing task 2 band descriptor, then Ielts speaking band descriptor. There is no band descriptor for listening and for reading because there is a different criteria. So first you need to see the band descriptor and then evaluate yourself how much I know. What is the level of my English in comparison with the band score I am looking for. And then it's not a bad idea to take one Ielts test, listening and reading, because at this point you don't have any teacher, you cannot go to any institute, so you cannot go for writing and speaking, but at least these two things. And speaking, yes, you can get your speaking corrected by any teacher, or you can ask any class fellow or anyone who is taking Ielts or anyone who is good at English. Just you can ask them, please evaluate my English and tell me what is the mistake and problem. Now once you are done with this and then you understand, well, presently I am at band score 5 and my target is minimum 6 band, so I have to prepare for 6.5 because I don't want to take any risk. I've got limited resources, I don't have enough money to waste. I cannot take Ielts test second time. It's first and the last time I'm going to take this test. So that's why you need to set your target like that. After that, if you've got the access to internet, and you should have that by the way, so every day you must try to take 2 listening tests and not together at the same time. One in the morning, one at night. And where will you find these tests? You can easily find these tests on YouTube. I have also uploaded some listening tests. You can take those tests also. Otherwise, there are hundreds of tests. So what you need to do, just print out listening answer sheet so that you have the real feeling. Print out the listening answer sheet. You should have at least 50 or 100 copies. In the morning, write the date down, write the time down and start a listening test and write your answers. At the end, check your answers and then through band calculator, you understand where you stand. Then take one test in the evening or at night. Again, one morning, one night, 2 listening tests every day. Next is reading. In order to improve your reading, you have to add reading to your lifestyle. Try to read English magazines. Try to read English books. Try to read some websites where they have given the details in English. Try to read some novels, books, but I would recommend current reading. If you are general training IELTS candidate, then you should read about social things, about society, about workplace, jobs and all that. If you are academic IELTS candidate, then you must read about science, technology, research, innovation, animals, environment, okay, transport and all that stuff. You should read about that. So that is your general reading. At the same time, you can easily get Cambridge IELTS books from the market, or you can get them from Google and then you can print them out, but printing them out will cost you more money. You can just get them from the market. If you still have the limited resources, just get the books from Google and then you can just print out the listening test or only the reading tests. Now start taking the reading test and take one reading test. At the end, check your answers, write the correct answers and then see why my answers were wrong. If it takes 1 hour to take one reading test, spend another hour to recheck and for debriefing to just make sure why my answers were wrong. Where are the answers to those questions which were wrong, which I did and they were wrong. So that when you just look for, for example, you know the answer is environmental threat. Okay, the answer is environmental threat. Now where is this answer in the passage? Let me scan, let me skim, let me read. You can do that. At the same time, you know question number 1, the answer is true, but you wrote false. It is true. Why it is true? Where is the answer? Where is the sentence that proves this is true? So go on with reading like this. Believe me, it will improve. And from time to time, I also upload videos on listening and on reading. So you must spend 1 hour on my channel as well. I would suggest you to watch at least 10 videos on my channel because the average duration of each video on my channel is around 10 minutes. Some are of 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So you should watch 10 videos on my channel. First watch the new video and then from old videos from playlist, make a routine that from the playlist I will watch video on writing, I will watch video on reading, I will watch video on listening, I will watch video on speaking. So maybe you can give 15 minutes to each module watching my videos on my channel. So listening is done like this. I'm telling you how to prepare for IELTS at home without a teacher, and a teacher is telling you that. Okay, I'm your teacher, by the way. You are not teacherless. Okay, you are my students. That's why I call you my students and I'm your teacher. Then reading is done. For writing, that's the main thing. Let me tell you, for writing, you should be a good reader of essays, reports, or letters if you are a general training IELTS candidate. Adopt a habit and believe me, it will pay you without a teacher. Teacher can only bring the difference in your band score from your present level to half band, or expert teacher can bring the difference of 1 band. Believe me, otherwise they cannot do anything. Teacher can change your band score from 5.5 to 6, from 6 to 6.5. It is not possible that your present level is 4 and you hire me as your teacher and after that you will get 8 bands. Impossible, I'm telling you, unless you do something. So I'm giving you the formula for writing as well. You should be a good reader of the essays and adopt a habit. Because you are doing IELTS without a teacher, adopt a habit. First, read an essay. Read the topic. Visualize the topic, see what sort of information you have. If you had to write this essay, what would you write? Then afterwards read the sample essay, right? And then see, okay, what sort of words are used, what sort of vocabulary is used, right? Read all the sample essay and then see paragraphing, how many paragraphs, what is the language for cohesion, coherence, how introduction is written, how conclusion is written, how many paragraphs, how are they structuring. Observe everything and then rewrite 1 essay, task 2, and rewrite 1 report, Task 1 every day if you are academic, and if you are general training, then 1 letter and 1 essay. And again, do not write that you select a topic and you write. This way you will be writing wrong essays, you will be writing wrong reports, wrong letters without any improvement. First read, observe, analyze, then write, and then compare. Okay, this is the essay I read. This is the essay I have written. Now let me see. Okay, although not like that, but it's okay. Then read another one. Rewrite. Read another one. And when you read, critically evaluate the essay. Read, rewrite. Read, rewrite. Read, rewrite. Read, rewrite. Write down 100 essays like that, 100 letters like that, and after that 101. Just write, do not read. Now you have a big bank of knowledge. Now you have a big bank of vocabulary. Now you have a big bank of ideas. Now you have a big bank of knowledge about the topic, how to write, organization, structure, type of essay, paragraphing. So this is how you guys can get your desired band. You don't need to show your essay to anybody. You don't need to request, sir, please will you? I mean, sometimes students send me their essays and I don't check because I don't have time. I've got to make videos, I've got to teach online classes and all that. So they send me, they say, sir, please check. And I say, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm too busy. Even I'm unable to do that. You don't need to show your essay to anybody. Be confident. Read, analyze, deeply observe, and even from every essay you can find some new words, some new phrases, some new grammatical structures. You should have keen eye. Have you ever noticed a cook? I eat pakoras. Pakoras are just like it's a snack here. Okay, let's change it. I eat pizza. For me it's normal. But if a pizza maker who goes to another pizza shop, he takes a bite of pizza, he can tell you what are the ingredients. After chewing the pizza, he can tell you what sort of cheese is used, what sort of mushrooms are there, right? Or if they have used anything. In the same way, when you read essay after essay after essay and you critically evaluate, analyze, you will come to a position that you say, oh, this essay is not very well organized. This essay is very well written. See that? Introduction, and then first of all, first point, secondly, second point, lastly, it's got very good coherence and cohesion, and then this is conclusion. 2 sentences, 1 sentence is about the topic, 1 sentence is about, like this. Guys, you need to do some effort. Remember, your future is going to be bright after that, okay? So this is how you can prepare for letter writing, essay writing, and report writing. And as far as speaking is concerned, I improve my spoken English through listening. I listened to English, so you should join some podcasts, some websites, some BBC English websites, right? Or even otherwise, when you take 1 test in the morning, 1 test in the evening of Ielts listening, that alone is going to enough to feed your English. I mean, your English will be fed by 1 listening test in the morning, 1 listening test at night, reading you are doing, writing you are doing. That will automatically improve your speaking, and then you can ask any educated person that these are the questions in IELTS speaking part 1, 2, 3, and please ask me and I will answer. They will ask you the questions, you answer the questions, and there you are. And if anybody ever tells you that my cousin has taken IELTS test and he got this band, say, can I meet your cousin please? I want to meet him. Meet that person who's taken IELTS. Meet the person who is going to any IELTS academy. Excuse me, you go to that IELTS center in Islamabad. Excuse me, you go to that IELTS center in Amritsar. Will you please share the notes they give you? I'll copy them and I'll return them. Then just take a look what sort of note. Collect a lot of material, a lot of valuable material, and practice from there, and believe me, you will be able to get good bands, rather more than good bands, without going to any institute. And remember, I am your IELTS teacher. Even then, I'm not going to leave you anath. You're not going to be anath. You are going to be my student. You're not going to be an orphan student. You're going to be my student. I take your responsibility. I will make more videos for you every day. I'll make new videos. Watch those videos. So this is a complete plan to get your required bands without going to any IELTS center, IELTS coaching center, IELTS training institute, or without joining any teacher. And yes, you can get your required bands. If you like this video, hit the like button, and you must subscribe my channel. I also teach IELTS online. Those who can afford to join my classes, you can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best with your study plan and with your practice and with your preparation of IELTS at home. And once you prepare at home, take the test, get your desired band score, please share that with me. Your case study will be a strong motivation for others. Your experience will be a proof. It's going to be an evidence that yes, you can. So I would be waiting for that. I would be waiting for you to send me a message after taking your IELTS test that, sir, I only prepared for IELTS on my own without any institute through your videos, and this is my band score, and that will motivate other people a lot. Thank you very much. Asad Yaqub wishes you all the best. I am fasting, and this is the 7th video I made today, but still I'm willing to go on because you guys are my motivation. Take care. Bye-bye. Cheers.